Hey guys, if you want to keep up with the Melon Party and everything we're doing, you can follow us on Facebook or Instagram under the Melon Party name.
Or you can reach us on the Melon Party hotline, 317-520-3168. Or shoot us over an email at themelonpartypod@gmail.com.
Now, let's party.
Yo, I was in the shower. Call me back.
What's up, guys? I'm Josh.
I'm Jared.
And as always, we've got the man behind the curtain, the wizard of our Oz, BJ.
What's up, BJ?
So Jared and I went on quite the adventure and did some disc golfing. We've been doing quite a bit of disc golfing.
Yeah, we had a group of us, man. And so, yeah, we've been playing a lot of disc golf out in the summer heats here.
Yeah, so for my birthday here was my 42nd birthday.
Happy birthday, bruh.
Which was my basketball number. And I never thought I would see 42, let's see 30, let alone 42. So I thought, well, let's do something big. It's a big number for me. It's been a part of my life growing up. And we decided to go to Michigan to play disc golf.
Yeah, got us a little Airbnb up there in middle of nowhere, Michigan.
Yeah.
I mean, it was remote, folks. And when I say remote, like we were 20, 30 minutes from anywhere. There weren't like grocery stores. There were gas stations and convenience stores.
Yeah,
that's about it.
It was. I mean, we were 5 hours on the main highway, and then about an hour off back road stuff.
Yeah.
So nothing we haven't lived with.
It was
It was nice.
It was nice. Yeah, it was a different type of. It looked like rural Indiana.
Yeah,
just
it
like
did.
Brown
a little
County.
Prettier, I thought.
Yeah, it was like more evergreen trees and stuff
some
like
marsh,
that. Yeah,
like
a lot of
good-looking-
wetlands.
yeah, marsh
It was
and
like, there were
wetlands.
like herons and like egrets and stuff everywhere
Yeah.
up there. A lot more water than I expected.
Yeah, it was really pretty. And so I've been to Michigan quite a bit. When I played college basketball, our conference was in Michigan. So, of course, we did Kalamazoo and some of the bigger areas.
Yeah,
and
where we were in like Midland and
Yeah.
Frankenmuth, and
Frankenmuth.
Saginaw, and like we drove all over the place to play some courses.
We stayed at Wixom Lake, or stayed on Wixom Lake.
Yeah,
And
that's
this was
where our Airbnb was.
Yeah, and it was an old reservoir. Big.
Yeah, so
supposedly a
we
really
go
big
into
lake.
the Airbnb and it's got like all of this like marina stuff. It's like welcome to the lake house, and it's
Yeah.
got like oars and like life preservers,
kayaks
and,
on the one barn
kayaks on the barn,
that
and
you
like
could
all
rent
this
or use.
water stuff, and all you walk into the house and it's like beach life, and it's all themed for water. And we look out back and we see all these like boat ramps and boat like houses and docks and stuff, and we're like, where the fuck is the water?
Yeah, there was
no water. None. It was like a marshland. There were like cattails and stuff, but there was zero water. And we're like, oh man, has it been like a drought up here? Is it just like, because we were on like an inlet or whatever. We weren't like on a lake, obviously.
Yeah, it was like the little
And we were
canal
like
that you would go out into the
down.
water.
Yeah, we were like looking down trying to find the water, and we're like, where the fuck is it? No water at the lake.
No, and I mean tall grass.
Yeah.
Like even if you had water, you'd have to have high water to be able to get a
It'd
boat
have to
through
be,
it.
like 6 feet
Yeah.
deep or something.
So we investigated by opening up the Airbnb little booklet. If you stay at Airbnbs, you know that a lot of the time they'll leave a little
guest book,
yeah,
and
like a binder that gives you
information.
kind of information and everything. And
Yeah.
they broke it down back in the COVID era.
Yeah, what, 2020?
Yeah,
The dam failed.
Yeah, basically the water got over top of it and pushed it.
It was
as a-
like an earthen dam.
Yeah,
And it
and
got
then they-
overflowed and just like washed it away.
and and then they ended up draining it and this and that, and yeah, I mean it's just
Bro.
it's empty now. It was really like an eerie. I posted a video on it, and it's really eerie because like the boat lifts that they got in there that you would put your boat in, it lifted up out of the water, are all kind of like broken down and tilted
Yeah.
with grass through them.
Yeah, they
like
were all like
post-apocalyptic
exactly
kind of thing.
Fallout style.
Yeah.
Like, where'd the water go?
So-
It just got swallowed up, man.
Yeah,
so that
so it
was
was-
real weird.
It was really, really, yeah, eerily beautiful in a way. It's like
dope Airbnb we had.
It was
though.
very nice.
We had a little rec room with a pool table and big buck hunter.
Yeah, I played Big Buck Hunter. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a great little spot. We
Yeah,
had,
it was a
we
good
had
trip.
good time. Man.
We didn't know where we were getting into in that part of Michigan either. We just found a spot, Beaverton, and we realized we saw on the map that there were about 10 or 15 courses within 30 minutes where it's like, let's just go there and we'll figure out where we want to go. We get out there to Michigan and we're seeing courses. This one's easy. This one's moderate. Oh, this one's hard. Okay, well, we're easy or moderate players.
Yeah.
We're not pros. We don't really want to do some hard stuff. We're here to have a good time.
Yeah.
And not lose discs and lakes and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
And so we go to a moderate one.
Chippewa Park,
Chippewa Park, and find out that the course average is 6 over,
6 over, and it was all par threes.
which this course, this moderate course, is about the same as the hardest course you're going to find
in Indiana, for sure.
And,
For sure.
And
It was a bloodbath, folks.
it's a different
tell
animal. And then you
you.
realize that up there in Michigan, they've been playing disc golf for a lot longer, you know,
and are
so-
used to them real
Yeah.
tight technical courses.
and a lot of
like
these
that.
courses have been there for a minute. They're
Forever.
pretty
It
old
was
courses.
really nice.
It
The
was really nice.
All the courses we played were really
A
nice.
lot of fun, very well maintained.
Yeah, lots of people
A lot
playing.
of people. That's what's crazy.
Like
too.
we went to that
busiest-
Chippewa Falls and we played Friday night, and like there had to be 50 people on that course.
I mean, we let 2 or 3 groups play through us.
play through us, yeah.
And so, like, I mean, and I've played disc golf in like 20 different
It was all
states.
classes too, man.
Yeah.
Like we went up there and there were a couple good old boys who were like shirtless, dude,
Yeah.
who were like obviously blue collar guys, probably.
Shirtless.
They were like leather tan and were like roughnecks, you know, ripping heaters and had like a case of like old Milwaukee's
Yeah.
Best in a cooler with them or something.
Could have been vagabonds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Looked like they'd hopped a train in their life before,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
But they were out there, and then you saw, like, you know, 3, like, you know, young high school age kids out there
Mm-hmm.
rocking, like, you know, no shirts and shorts, carrying around 3 discs and just, like,
Yeah.
destroying.
Yeah.
Like, they were so good, the people playing. I was just,
Yeah.
like, ridiculous.
because that's the courses they deal like and that's the thing. But also, like, if you were getting into disc golf and you're like, I'm gonna go play, and I would have walked away and never played again.
Yeah.
If that was because the first course I ever played on was Gibbs here in Indianapolis area. And Gibbs is a really nice course. It's got a nice little mixture of open and close, like in close with trees and stuff. But but you have the 2 different pads, so you can do the longs, you can do the shorts. It's very inviting, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, come play this game, this wonderful game that we all share this love for.
Yeah.
If I would have did that in Michigan, I'd been like, man, fuck this sport.
This, dude.
I'll just go hit the ball. I'll go play ball golf.
I could go play, regular golf if
I'm
I
gonna
want to
be-
get enraged.
Yeah, if I
you
want
know?
to fucking feel terrible that I suck at something else in life, like, I'll just go stick with ball golf.
Ridiculous, man. But well, we had a lot of fun.
A lot of
doing
fun.
it.
Beautiful courses. Definitely going to have to do that again. And now, too, like, we didn't even realize there are some houses, like in Wisconsin, North Carolina, these Airbnb, massive Airbnbs that are on 10 to 15 acres of land that have their own courses on them.
That'd be sweet.
That would be pretty fun.
Yeah, that'll probably be the next one. But I mean, great times doing the golf. But yeah, it was me, myself, and Josh and Matt and Rowett. We all went for the weekend there. And I mean, that really was the golfing was great and that was entertaining. But I mean, that wasn't the real fun of the weekend, in my opinion.
No, just getting away with each other, you know.
No,
like, we
man,
don't
it
get to
was
spend
good.
we don't get to
Yeah.
spend time like
to
that
get
with each other.
four
anymore.
40-year-old dudes, you know, a dad and, you know, 3 other dudes just
Yeah.
like in living their glory days again in the Airbnb.
Yeah. And for me, like, I travel a lot with my family and
It
stuff.
was so
but to like
fun.
travel with just you guys, like,
It was great. We had a
Yeah.
good time, man. Like, it was so funny. We all like met up and we got in our Airbnb and we're like, all right, let's go to the grocery store. So we get into the grocery store and just 4 of us all split off.
Yeah,
immediately.
no plan.
No like communication whatsoever. And then we're all just like walking around through the store grabbing shit. And we all like finally run back into each other before we check out. And we just have an obscene amount of food for a 2-night stay.
yeah.
We're just like, we got 2 large pizzas, hot dogs, baked chicken, chicken wings. We got like 4 bags of chips, 3 different kinds of dips, lunch meats, cheeses,
About $300 worth of groceries.
water, you know, just
just
like
2 days.
2 dozen eggs, bacon, bread, just like you name it, we had it. You know, junk food galore.
And we're only basically at the house
powdered
sleeping,
donuts,
you know?
yeah, and we're just like only sleeping at the house, but there's no like restaurants around, so we have to like cook our own food during the day. So we like get all this food and go back to our Airbnb that night. And we're like, well, ain't no time like the present, time to get to work. And here we are in the legal state of Michigan, where we enjoyed some local herbs and spices to enjoy our foods. And it was a debacle, folks. You should have seen the way Josh was eating. Guys.
Me?
You should see. He had to eat, half a dozen donut holes, like chocolate covered donut holes. You ate like all of them. You ate like all that ranch dip. Or was that French onion?
No, it was the buffalo chicken.
Buffalo chicken dip.
Which is bomb.
Chocolate mini donuts, potato
not mini,
chips,
the black and white cookies for
the
coffee.
the coffee cookies. Yeah,
Matt and I, coffee drinkers, we drink coffee a lot. It don't matter the time of the day or night.
He had the mud butt, folks, and was curious why.
I wasn't curious why.
He was incredulous that he had it, though. He was like, "What's wrong with my stomach?"
No, none of that. It was, I can't believe I'm still doing this. I can't believe
it's still coming out.
Yeah.
Well, whatever you put in usually comes out. It's 1-for-1 equation usually, and you put a lot in.
No, I put in my work. I did my part to eat all the food that we bought. Some other guys didn't put their work in.
That's right. That's bullshit.
I was just doing my part because I heard.
I'm doing my part.
I heard someone say, "There's no way we can eat all this food,"
and we didn't. We didn't.
But I did. It wasn't because of me. Yeah. Our team, the team project didn't fail because of me.
Listen, you carried 2 people, didn't you?
I tried, man.
Your back hurt. They're tough guys.
I was just trying. Like I said, I did my part. And then there's someone who said, "I didn't do shit."
Yeah. Well, listen, folks. I was making breakfast every morning, okay? And this guy, I'm cooking up some eggs, right? They're not scrambled, fried eggs. How do you guys want them? Oh, I don't care, So I was making a variation between like some hard eggs and some still had some runny yolks. And I'm like, all right, here's some eggs that just came off. And I pulled this fucking egg out of the pan, guys. All right, it's been off the pan like 10 seconds. Josh is like, oh, he comes over here. It's like 8 a.m. This motherfucker picks the egg up barehanded, doesn't get a plate or a paper towel or bread or anything, picks the egg up. It's like it's just come up out of the pan and starts eating it. It's got runny yolk in it. And I swear to God, guys, he starts snarfing this fucking egg yolk all over himself in the kitchen. He had it running down his chin, on his shirt. It was on his shoes. It was on the floor. And he was like so hot. He was over the kitchen sink, dude. And he was like laughing because I was clowning his ass about it. And he was like laughing and snorting fucking egg yolk all over the place, dude. All right, it was the goddamn funniest thing I've ever seen in my life with an egg.
All right, listen.
Fucking
I
bro.
would, okay.
You have no excuse. Don't justify it.
I did that. The thing is I did it. Nobody was looking. I went over.
I was looking.
I'm a father. I eat over the sink a lot. That's what we do. Any fathers out there, we know we have had a lot of food over sinks. That's what we do. So I just grabbed this egg real quick because he made them real nice and compact, and it was nice. And then I'm over the sink and I put it in my mouth, and then I realized the mistakes were made. Now I'm in a bad situation.
That money shot, dog.
I'm in a bad situation. All right. I don't need anybody's help at the time. I've got it under control.
Yeah, it's just
is the situation bad?
Bitch.
Yes, the situation's bad. Do I have it under control? Yes, I have it under control. Everything was fine until Jared walked up and started going in on me about the situation, and then shit went real bad. Then I started doing the snarfing, is what he calls it. I've got egg flying out of my mouth because I'm laughing.
It's out of your nose, bro.
I got yolk dripping down my chest. that was hot onto my shoe, and like he comes and makes the situation where I
Oh, my
was
God. You
fine.
should have seen it, folks. It was a nightmare.
I was fine until you
It was
came
not
over
fine. The
and
boy
made
was,
a West.
The man was breathing egg yolk, folks.
By my fucking self, alone, handling the shitty situation that I put myself into. I wasn't asking for no
goodness.
help. I wasn't
Had me dying.
and you came over and made the situation worse.
Listen,
by
I'm not,
making me laugh about
I'm
the
not
situation.
blameless in the breakfast debacle, though, because that very same morning, like, I tried to cook a full pound of bacon on a single baking sheet
in a stove that wasn't
in the oven
up to 100%.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
was not. It was a weird oven.
Yeah, it
And
was.
like I had this fucking baking sheet loaded with this shitty Kroger bacon, which when you cook it, just makes like a puddle of bacon grease. So it was on a baking sheet, and I pull it up out of the oven. And you guys know when you throw shit on baking sheets, they warp and get all weird out of shape. And I grabbed that bitch to pick it up, and I poured fucking 4 ounces of bacon grease in the bottom of this fucking oven in the Airbnb, all over the coil. And just like 5 minutes later, the whole fucking house is completely filled with bacon smoke.
And now, and I was looking back at that, and I was like, you know what? Not a single alarm went off in that. Like they need to get them fixed. They need to have that looked at.
Was there even a fire alarm in
I
that
don't
house?
know.
Because we
no
would have
smoke
set
alarm.
it off.
Yeah, that's what I was
we would
thinking.
have set it off.
We should have had
I had
all
to
of
clean
them
that
going
whole
off.
fucking oven, dude. I was down.
Yeah,
in
it took
there.
you 2 days
It took me 2 days to
2
clean
evenings.
that bitch before it didn't smoke again.
because you wanted to let it kind of settle up a little bit, and then
That was
get
brutal.
in there.
So I was not without my own breakfast debacle there. Josh was not blameless. But honestly, the funniest thing that happened for me the entire weekend is we were coming back from playing like Frankenmuth or whatever.
There was a lot of driving.
We did. Well, you had to drive everywhere because we were out in the middle of nowhere again to these remote places, and we're driving around. And I mean, admittedly, Josh doesn't know any of the roads or whatever. He's got his GPS on, and there's 4 of us in the car. And we're driving, and, we've been out running around and fucking, again, enjoying the local festivities and whatnot. And Rohit's telling a story about his dad or something. And we're driving back home or whatever. And Josh is just kind of cruising and paying attention to Rohit's dad. And then just all of a sudden, like, I'm sitting in shotgun and the other boys are in the back. And he just, like, sits up straight in the truck. And he starts looking around, checking his blind spots, hits all of his mirrors, and then gives the both shoulder look and goes, "Hold on!" And he just, like, cuts left over 5 lanes of fucking traffic into the wrong exit from his GPS, dude. It was just like, "Hold on!" And I was like, what the hell is happening, dude? And he's like busting it up the wrong exit, dude. And we're taking these like crazy detours. And he's like trying to justify it again. Like, well, you were talking. And I'm like, I'm sorry I was talking to you while you were driving, dude.
Yeah,
it was so ridiculous, man. It was.
I'll admit I wasn't at my best.
Bro, it was so. Hold on!
At least I
4 lanes of traffic, dude. Like, just completely dive bomb 4 lanes of traffic, bro.
Things.
LA drivers, son. Like, that's the shit I saw out.
Yeah,
LA, boy. That shit was too much.
We all have
for
our
me.
past, and I wasn't at my best. There,
I was crying about that for
You
an
were.
hour, bro. I was like, I could not stop laughing
Yeah,
about
you guys
that,
all
dude.
had me crying, laughing.
Oh
about
my god, bro! It was so
Matt
funny.
talking about. He just kind of looked up and saw in the rearview mirror like my look on my face and stuff.
Oh shit, bro! And I like ripped my fucking ass out of my shorts.
Yeah,
too.
you had to go get some.
That trip, we went to Walmart and I got me some like Dickies and I had to put them on in the parking lot.
Got you some of the some essays, you know,
Some
You look-
cholos.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
look
I'm
like a
rocking 'em right
cholo.
now.
They're nice.
They're pretty sweet, man. $20. I don't like giving money to Walmart, but it was.
I mean,
They walk
clothing.
around with my ass out. I only brought
Yeah.
1 pair of shorts. But yeah, man, that was a great trip, man.
It was
Lots of
fun.
memories. Again, the courses were super sick. Good times.
Yeah,
Good times were had. Lots of fun.
yeah. We'll have to next one we plan or whatever. I'll
Hell
try
yeah.
to reach out to some of my film friends and see if we can get like a camera guy to come with us or whatever.
Yeah,
do
we
something
got to
fun.
get a GoPro or something.
It'd be
man.
fun.
We have
There's
too
a lot
much
of
fun.
yeah,
on
there's
the
a lot of shit that
courses.
happens.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun when we play for sure. But yeah, definitely pick up the disc golf. It's a lot of fun, and I mean, We just recently had a local tournament at the Seymour course.
Yeah.
The second annual Disc Dash.
Yeah, I went and supported the Seymour
For the
Disc
Lions
Golf.
Club. Yeah, the Lions Club puts it on. A kid named Hunter Nolan, I think his name was. He's put it on for the past couple of years, and it's out at the Freeman Field course. And good turnout. I played last year. They had about 20, 25 people, and we had about 30 this
Yeah,
year.
he said, and so next year maybe they'll do that because I think their
Yeah.
main line right now is 50 people.
Yeah, they
I
put
think
it
is
up
what-
cap at 50. Yeah, and it's
So
like
maybe next year they
25
hit the
bucks
50 spot.
entrance. Yeah, 25 bucks entrance, and they had some prizes, some raffle prizes, some closest to the pin. That like 50-50 battle putting was really cool.
Yeah, that was fun.
That you guys did. But
I got
yeah,
in the
we had
final
a
three.
we had a group of 5 that we started out with, and it was a lot of fun. Like I played pretty well for me. I mean, I'm fucking terrible. I knew I wasn't going to win it. But Richie, we played with Richie. He played really well. Josh played pretty well. But the dude in our group named Corey, he won that whole bitch, man.
He was on fire.
He was a freaking stud.
Nothing but forehand.
Forehand monster, dude. He threw that one forehand on that par 5 350.
Yeah,
Easy.
Yeah, he was.
Easy.
And
He was just a little dude.
Yeah, he was on fire.
But
man.
he shot 11 under. He shot 50 on 18 holes.
which is the best I've seen on that course.
Best I've seen. He said he shot a 13 under. He missed 3 birdie putts too.
because he got every eagle,
Yeah, he hit
That possible
two
eagle.
2 eagles.
and then he left
He
a
had like
few.
what? Yeah, 2 eagles and 7 birdies.
Because I left like 3 birdies out there.
Yeah,
And I know.
I mean,
he
I made 3 birdies, but I had like a million bogeys because I'm terrible.
And I was almost bogey free till the last 2 out of 3 holes.
Yeah, you had a pretty good round going, really.
Yeah, I should have been about 6, 7 under.
Yeah, you
Should have finished that, but I man,
It's all right.
it happens.
I
on
had
that course.
I used up all my luck on that 13 through the woods when I just like threw that through the woods and it just
through that hole, yeah.
missed every single
And
tree
parked
somehow.
It, man. It was
Parked it.
perfect.
It was complete blind.
I
luck,
should-
folks.
now
Best
was-
shot of the day for me.
That was the line I was going to go for,
Yeah.
and then decided not to. Went with a different one, and then
You had a
screwed it
couple
all
real
up.
good shots. You had that real good shot on that next hole after it, that
Yeah.
second hard dog leg left. But
Yeah.
yeah, the dude we played with, Corey, was so good. We started with 5 though, and I don't know if it was me or him or a
saying
combination
it was
of
you.
the both, but I guess I made one of our dudes quit. I guess he
Dude.
didn't like me or something. So this dude had a nice cart and some gear, and a multiple discs, and he was throwing forehand and backhand. And he started pretty rough, folks. I mean, like, I think he threw his first disc out of bounds because there weren't really any warm-ups or anything. So he started pretty rough, and then he kind of started getting, upset at himself in the tournament, and he was like bad mouthing the tournament and everything. It was getting to him, you could see. And
Yeah,
so
he slowly mentally broke. And we
yeah.
could see it from. I mean, I
Was
started to see it. Good.
trying to be cool,
Yeah.
and like, yeah, he was struggling. So we get to the turn, and Richie, the scorekeeper's got the scorecard, and he's like telling us all our scores. And me and this dude have the same score at the turn. We're like 6 over or something at the turn, 36 or whatever, a bad score, obviously. And we had the same score. And I look at the dude, and I'm like, all right, me and you, let's go. And I was like, trying to like foster competition, a friendly competition.
You're just having a good time.
Yeah, and I think he may have like been offended by me saying that because he threw one more disc straight out of
bounds.
and then he went and picked it up. Was like, "All right, see you guys."
He's
and
like, "Have a good round, guys."
Walked off the course.
And I was
dude.
like, "Oh, you're done?" And he's like, "Yeah." All right, man.
I guess I ran him off. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, he came there to win, and that was the only thing he wanted to win.
And he
the
saw
tournament.
that Corey shot a 7 under, and he shot a 7 over. You know?
Yeah,
He's like,
and-
I'm 14 shots.
And
off
for
the
you,
pace.
you're just there. You're not there to win
I'm
it.
not
You're just
there to
there to
win
have
it.
a good time.
Hell yeah.
We're just there to like. I made a joke in our text was like, "All right, I joined. I'm going there to win it." I
Yeah.
didn't really think I was going to win it.
yeah,
I thought I would play better than I did, but it was all about just supporting something in
Sure.
Seymour that we like
Right.
and to keep it going.
Yeah.
And so we're just showing up there to have a good fuck. This isn't going to make our personality or make or break our life, you know. And I think this guy, he was younger than us too.
I mean, a little younger, probably.
But
35.
he was probably there. He was there to win it, you know.
Yeah.
And like you said, he had the nice gear, nice setup, and he just wasn't playing, which happens, man. You don't play well.
It does.
And then and then as you're not playing well, if you keep focusing on that, you're not playing well, and then people around you are playing well, it's really hard to get out of that. Yeah, it's a mental thing. Like most sports, there's a lot of mental stuff.
Got upset that I said that to him because he knew I wasn't a very good player.
Well, I mean, you could see the stages of grief and shit he was going through. Like
he was going through it for sure.
It was at first, it was like, this, okay, whatever. And then like about the third out of bounds or whatever, he's like, what a joke of a tournament, you know. And then he starts going,
$2,000. I'm going to give away a backpack.
Yeah, it's like $2,000. You can't even warm up. What a joke! And so you can start seeing
$2,000. There's 30 people at $25 a piece. That's $750.
Yeah,
that's nothing. What's he talking about? $2,000.
Yeah, but the thing is, like it starts sensing it. I started kind of laughing to myself. I'm like, oh man, he's going through it. And I feel for you because I've been frustrated on courses before.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm not going to any course to set records. I'm not there to like be the greatest of all time. You know, I'm not Wysocki. You know, I'm not Macbeth. I'm not these. I'm not going to. I'm 40 years old. I'm not going to be a pro.
Play though, man. Watching our boy Corey play, man.
Played really well.
Man, that was a fucking impressive.
Yeah, he made some really great shots.
He just was so steady,
consistent. Everything consistent.
Just like he threw like one bad shot on like 10, that big open one where he went way right.
But that's the thing is, I don't even know if that was a mistake because he got around the tree.
Because he got around the tree.
He still had an open lane.
Because it was a 275-yard drive. It just wasn't in the fairway.
Right, and that's where I screwed myself. Is that I put myself in the center of that tree. I couldn't go left or right.
Couldn't go around it. You had a long drive.
I needed to be left about 10 more feet or right about 20 more feet to have that second shot. You know. So I mean, that's what I even said that to Corey. I was like, man, even your mistakes aren't mistakes,
right?
Like even when like you may not hit the line exactly the way you wanted it,
he played that Roadrunner perfect, bro.
Yeah, brought a runner out of nowhere.
So a Roadrunner, folks, is a disc that's not meant to be thrown. Well, it can be thrown in the air, but I mean, one of its specialties is being thrown on the ground and rolling it on the ground on its edge.
Yeah.
And there's one hole, it's like 16. It's one of the last 3 holes. And there's this massive tree right off of the tee box. And, you know, if you're a forehand player, you can't really go forehand, or a forehand player, you could. But it's a very tight, short hole. And he threw this Roadrunner on the ground around the thing. And he parked it, 15 feet?
At least, yeah.
It was incredible. Like, he was just a really good player.
Yeah,
he deserved to win.
The Roadrunner is a driver disc, and it's made to crash. So it crashes hard, but it turns. So you can throw it regularly, but it's going to turn hard towards its end of its flight, and it's going to come down on its edge, and you're going to get some rolling movement. Now, or you can use it just right out the gate, throw it on its side and roll it, and he did. And
perfect.
I mean, yeah, hadn't thrown one all day.
No hesitation. Yeah, only one he threw all day. Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's definitely the course he's played.
Played.
He's played that course quite a bit
for sure.
He did a great job
for sure.
And then they had the score stuff mixed up.
Yeah, they were like, we had a tie for first. We're like, damn, somebody shot as well as him.
We all kind of looked at each other and was like, there's 2 people who shot better than 11 under on this tournament.
Yeah,
like, that's
we thought
incredible.
It was, well, they were like, we have a tie. And then we're like, damn, I thought when he said that we have a tie, I thought he was going to say Corey and somebody else. And he announced 2 other people's names.
Yeah, and blew our, and all
Corey.
3 of us, Richie,
and our whole
Jared,
group were like, damn, 2 people beat this dude's 11 under.
Yeah.
And they were like, we were like, what was the score? What was the score? And they were like, we shot 53. And it was like, dude, this dude shot a 50, bro. Give him the fucking gift, bro.
Yeah, and Corey wasn't saying nothing. He was just kind of sitting there. And we're like, nah, man.
Nah, man, this ain't right.
Yeah, no, you played too well. And so you could buy these mulligan cards too for a little extra money.
He bought a mulligan because he missed one putt.
He had like a 5-foot putt that he was kind of in the tree line.
Yeah, little funny lie, low.
And he just missed it, and we were just like, dude, you have
card.
2 more holes left. Yeah. They're open. Just use you're on fire. Keep it, because he had like a 6 birdie streak going at that time or something.
Just killing.
Just keep it going, and he did. And then of course, because we're like, we've seen you putt all day. Like that putt, you didn't like. That's no. And sure enough, he took it. banged it in. And we're like, see, we told you, man, that miss was
Yeah,
dumb.
that was nothing. That was smart.
But yeah,
it was-
and then
great
he,
round for that kid.
And then he was like, he kind of looked over at us and was like, "Thanks, guys," you know,
Yeah.
because he wasn't gonna say because I don't really think he cared because he had a really nice cart with a seat on it and stuff.
yeah,
Like,
he was killing, dude.
He
was
put
probably
some
like he
time in.
probably plays that course in like an hour by himself.
Yeah, he
I
can
bet.
get through it quick.
Because
yeah.
he was just like chilling, waiting on us. Because I'm terrible. I'm all over the place, and
Yeah.
I play a slow round because I'm fucking terrible. But he was a good guy though.
yeah,
player.
really good guy.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Shout out Dish Dash. I love playing the Dish Dash and I want to support it, but they do it the first weekend of every August, and that's fucking Gen Con
That is
weekend.
Gen Con, yeah.
And I want to go to Gen Con this weekend. Today's the last day.
And I understand why they do it because it's disc golf day or whatever, you know.
I hate it. I want my D&D stuff.
Yeah.
Stupid. Whatever.
Oh, well, we should go and do disc dash in the day because it's done by 1, and then drive up to Indianapolis, grab lunch, and go to con for the evening or something next time. Make it a whole fucking day of thing.
Yeah.
And then you can come to the house for dinner or something, and then
Fall asleep at
Fall
9
asleep.
o'clock because
Yeah.
we're going to be gassed.
because we're old and get.
Holy
I went
shit,
home
dude.
yesterday and got home, and the kids and the wife were at Twisters, the new movie, Twister movie.
Okay.
And so I was like, all right, I got some time. I just went and I was like, I don't want to take a shower because I got a bunch of yard. I
Work
got to
to
climb
do.
up on the roof of the house, and our roof isn't a single.
Right.
It's a wild fucking roof.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of different
Crazy
shit.
pitched roof, yeah.
And I gotta get up here and clean. And really, I was like, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk this roof with my leaf blower, and I'm blowing the fucking shit out of it. I'm not digging it out, not you know. And so I was like, I'm not gonna do that yet, because Megan sent me a text. She's like, hey, we're going to the Twister movie. Please don't be out on ladders and stuff until we get home or whatever. Okay, cool. And so I I go down in the basement. And I'm just sitting on the couch and throw the TV on. And 5 minutes, I'm knocked out, you know.
Yeah, bro.
And then I wake up 3 hours later, and Bennett's sitting on the floor playing PlayStation. And he's like, "Oh, hey, Dad." And I'm like, "Oh, damn, man!" I crashed out. Thankfully, with the sun being out later, I got up, went outside,
Got her
jumped up
done.
on the roof, got it all done, and
Sweet.
but I crashed hard. Like,
It was so fucking hot yesterday.
yeah, it's like one of those hard sleeps where you wake up and you're just like your body hurts and stuff because you
Like
fell asleep
side
in
of
such
my
a weird
face is
way.
like sore from the sun. Like I've been really tan because I've been playing out in the sun. We were all on that Michigan trip. You
Yeah,
know,
it was
playing
hot.
as shit, man. But man, yeah, I got a little sunburn from playing out yesterday. But yeah, man, disc golf has been great. It's gets me really the only exercise I get other than walking the dogs, and I mean it's good, man. There's zero expectation. You can get on Amazon, you can get you a nice starter kit for $25-$30. You can go out to the Seymour course. They got a great app called UDisc, where you can keep your scores, and they got different courses where you can search around for a great app on UDisc there. So shout out UDisc, shout out Disc Golf. Yeah, tons of fun for sure.
And you do have to pay for the app. It's a yearly fee. It's
Like $25 or
for the
something.
year or something.
Or $20 now, maybe for the year.
But there's a lot to that app.
Yeah,
and
totally worth it.
But it also, what the good thing about that app is that that's what states use as for funding. So so every time, so what you just did now is they set up a part on that disc or on the app that you can go in and you can just sign in and not keep your score, but you sign
Right.
into the course, which that helps show traffic, and
Right.
then states and governments of the states will be like, all right, well, this park, because a lot of
Gets
places
a
are
lot of
parks
traffic.
and
We'll
things
give
like
them
that,
grants to
and they'll give them
improve 'em.
grants to improve it, and a lot of disc golf courses around the country were put into parks that were kind of rough, didn't
Right,
have a lot
right.
and now with that course there and people coming there, those parks are getting
Better.
taken care of better.
Right, yeah, because the people upkeep them themselves. A lot of disc golf players.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on courses where I've seen guys almost get in fist fights because they saw a guy throw like a water bottle
Out in
in
the
some woods or
woods,
something,
yeah.
and then some other players see that and they go,
That's
and,
terrible, dude.
and want to rip that dude's head off for that because it's like, man,
Carry
what-
in, carry out. Man.
Yeah, and it's like, or don't carry. Yeah, if you're not going to throw it away. And a lot of places that are well maintained have trash cans and
Garbage
stuff
and
because it's a park.
recycling and stuff.
I mean, it's a fucking
Yeah,
park.
Exactly.
So there's stuff around.
But yeah, it's springing up all over. We were at the Disc Dash. They let us know that a new one's opening up in Crothersville, like a little 9-hole course. They got one in Scottsburg over there too. I wonder if Brownstown's got one. I should check that out.
If they do it, I bet it'd be like a small little church,
Probably,
church or
yeah.
whatever.
We find them a lot in churches and stuff. But yeah, disc golf's a lot of fun. Highly recommended if you're like an old fuddy-duddy like me and you don't need to be in super great shape. There were a lot of older people that play disc golf. It's a great exercise for older
people. Because you're not
people.
really going to get hurt either.
Yeah.
Like, you're not tearing an ACL. And I mean,
You're throwing a Frisbee.
If you do tear an ACL, you're probably you probably would have done it anyways on walking. Cause I've seen some injuries on people that, because you're playing, some places are wooded area, and maybe you misstep somewhere because your disc goes out of bounds, and now you're in the rough, bad part, and you misstep on a log or something, and you roll your ankle. Or there's been issues where there's some hills that you throw off on some courses, and they didn't have like stairs and stuff, and some people had fallen down the hill trying to get down it and break legs and stuff that way.
It can be a little dangerous
but
out there sometimes.
The actual sport itself, you're not going to get
low
undercut.
Stress. Yeah.
You know, you're not going to get CTE unless somebody's slinging a disc and not paying attention.
That hurts so bad to get hit in the head with one of them discs.
And so like you're not. So that's what's great about it is, I mean. And it's the same. It's golf, you know, which is it's no part of golf, the sport of golf, which is, and by definition, you take one object and put it into another object, kind of thing, in a certain amount of strokes.
That sounds hot. I want to golf some chicks. I want to put some object in another.
So that's why you
object.
have ball golf, you have disc golf, you have foot golf, you have all these different. So golf itself isn't a very easy thing. I mean, ball golf's the hardest of them all, but even ball golf, you can see guys that will injure ribs and things like that. And I feel like even in disc golf, you're still not. I mean, I fucked my shoulder up the first time I played because I didn't throw a disc right, you know.
Yeah,
and once you learn how to throw it properly and stuff like that, then you can go for days. You might have a little sore elbow or something like that, but I mean,
or something,
when you get old enough, you just sleep long enough, you'll wake up with a sore elbow.
Yeah, right.
You know,
seriously, getting out of bed wrong can hurt your back.
Yeah, like I've messed my leg up this week at work just walking to the truck. You know, like I don't know what happened. It just started happening and it hurt so bad.
Ain't no fun getting old, that's for sure.
Yeah.
No fun, no fun.
But yeah, I highly recommend the sport. It's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. I'm glad you put me on it. We've had a lot of fun since we've been playing.
Well, especially for us, like we're not gonna go put together a rec league basketball league team or nothing. You know? Yeah, I can't do shit. I can't.
My back's too hooked.
Yeah, I can't do that. I don't want to run and chase people and stuff in sport, you know. And I too, as I get older, I'm more interested in competing with myself than competing with others, you know, and being like business owners and things like that. Like, I'm not worried about how good somebody else is. I'm worried about me becoming better at whatever it is I'm doing. You know, I just want to be, you know, like we were saying yesterday with the disc dash. You were better in your back nine than you were your front nine. That's a win.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's all about what you're wanting to get out of it. And like when we went to Michigan, we set goals. You wanted one round with multiple birdies. I wanted to go bogeyless.
Yeah.
As soon as hole 2 on the first round, we realized that wasn't going to happen.
We knew we were in trouble. Yeah.
These are some serious courses. So let's kind of change
temper
our
expectation. Let's just have some fun at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just
because once you're fucking 9 over, it's like, oh Jesus,
it's
okay.
Like, so we just tried to stay positive, and we were just enjoying the courses and the ambiance and each other's company. It was great either way.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But so, where do you want to go next? What state should we go next?
I don't know, man. Wherever.
North Carolina's got a lot of nice ones.
We should just start local, you know. There's probably some in Kentucky or Tennessee. Imagine the ones in like the mountains in Kentucky or like Brown County. We haven't even been over there yet. They got some nice ones over there.
I've played some in Kentucky, played in Tennessee,
Ohio,
Florida.
Illinois,
Florida's
probably.
got great courses.
Yeah.
But
I mean, really, where we should go is like the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, we should go to Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon.
Oregon has my my number
like
one
700-yard like par fives over there down like canyons and shit.
Oh, they've got the baskets set up right in front of like springs and stuff. Where like if you go past the basket, you're in like this spring outside of a mountain, you know, and like just beautiful. And basically, you get out in the Oregon and stuff, and
I've not been out there. I'd like to go.
You're basically hiking. You're just chasing some plastic around because the scenery's so amazing. But those courses are very difficult, and like I said, they're going to take you 4 or 5 hours probably to
Yeah,
do them.
for sure.
Because they're so big and spread out. And
Nah, man, if you
But I
guys
would
are
love to
into
do
the
that.
disc golf, for sure, hit us up on our socials and let us know. Maybe you can get into the next Airbnb and enjoy the egg snarfing and lane dive bombing.
Yeah,
and
maybe we'll do that. We'll
bacon
'cause we
grease
have-
burning.
we have talked about maybe doing like hosting our own little disc
Yeah.
golf thing, and then getting Leanne's animal shelter to come and bring some puppies.
Yeah, put
People
on like
can
an event around the
yeah,
disc golf or
do
something.
some stand up comedy at the
Yeah,
evening,
sure.
or something. Do a
Sure.
little mixture of everything that we enjoy, kind of thing, and make a day
That'd
of
be
it.
something
kinda
you
stuff.
guys are interested in. Let us know. Maybe we can make it happen. But no,
Yeah.
that sounds like a lot of fun. But yeah, for sure. Shout
Yeah.
out disc golf. Love disc golf. Yeah.
Yeah,
Woo-woo.
and if you do play disc golf and you would like to meet up and play sometime with us or whatever,
Yeah,
we'd
hit us
love
up.
to do that too. We're always down.
For sure.
I finally hit the. I think I've done 30 different courses.
Damn, that's a bunch.
So, I
I
think-
feel like I've played a lot, dude, and I've only been really playing for a year.
Yeah, I
or
bet you're
two.
around 10,
Yeah.
15.
A bunch. We go all
Yeah,
over.
it's-
It's good
it's
times,
fun.
and we go get Mexican food after.
Yeah, well, too. I mean, they're everywhere. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you can be anywhere. Just type it in, and that's another thing with the UDisc. It'll tell you exactly where one's at. you
Yeah,
know?
that's a great app for it, for sure.
But yeah, so that's our that's kind of our disc golf adventures that we've
Yeah,
been on. It was a lot of fun.
it was. Yeah, I look forward to doing it again.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it again here soon. Possibly, I might be playing today, depending on if I get all my chore. I gotta fix the fucking deck. I gotta
man.
tear some planks up and
Let's
stuff. And
Listen to you,
fix
Tim the
steps.
Tool Man Taylor, in your home improvement over there.
no, it's just everything's so fucking expensive now, and I get it. like you hire anybody to do anything, it's just so expensive. I know everybody's
Yeah.
got to eat and shit, but
Yeah, you're right. No,
but it's just such a pain in the butt. I don't want to do it. That's what that's why I went out in my life to make money, is so I don't have to do shit. And I'm
Yeah.
still doing shit because now everybody's prices have gone up. So
well, that's life, bro.
I know.
Welcome to adulting.
And that's the thing though, is like I get paid to fix people's shit, So like I get it. So
And your thoughts on disc golf and Josh's egg snarfing and other debacles of our fun misadventures?
like I said, I love how you just put it. It was you. I had it under control.
Yeah, it looked like it. Egg breather.
Sometimes chaos looks differently to everybody else. It's all perspective. All right. See ya.
See you
Peace.
guys.